Casio W735HB, as in B as in Bravo. Best big watch for small wrists? Yep, because of this strap. We'll get that in a second. Okay, what do we got here? We have vibration alarm. We'll get that in a second. We've got the best nightlight ever. Whoa, my God! Powered by human souls, probably. Those crafty Japanese engineers. Anyway, we've got big old buttons. This is roughly about the size of a G-Shock 6900. If you know that watch, this is very close in size to this, but it's got the most awesome strap ever. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay. So let's go through the modes here. Main timekeeping. Oh, see these little blocks at the bottom? TR means timer. ST means stopwatch. AL means alarm. DT means dual time. So we start at, if there's no lines at the bottom, we're at the main timekeeping. Oop, let me go back. I have the vibe turned on. Let me turn it off so you can hear the beep. Okay, try again. Main timekeeping, timer, see the line? Stopwatch, alarm. It is a single alarm, only one alarm in this watch. Dual time, which is set as the same time I have for the regular time. Could set it for whatever I want, but that's it. Now, I don't know if I can get this in focus or not. Oh, yeah, just about. There are these two little eyelets here. Actually says 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, and the second one says 06, 07, 08, 09, 10. You can't read this. You can see it here on video, but in person, even if you have 20/20 vision, there's no way you can read that. And you don't have to, because each one represents 5 seconds. So as you see this approaching 40 seconds now, 7, 8, 9, and at a 0 second, start over, 1, 2. So that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8. Okay, and that's how that works. Setting the time, let's go ahead and do that now. You do this by pressing and holding the adjust top left. Hold, let go. Start with blinking seconds, reset with start. Go to the next part by pressing mode. Set the hour with backward or forward. Oh, sorry. Mode to go to minute, again, forward or backward. Press mode to go to, this is where you set 12 or 24 hour. You can have it as 12 or 24. Notice at the left side there's a tiny little 24 when you're on 24 hour, and when you are on 12 hour it turns in, if you were in afternoon hours it shows a P for PM. I have mine set for 24 hours. This is, and press mode to go to the next part. This is the year. It is 2021, forward or back. So there you go. This is one of those Casio watches where you do not set the weekday. What you do is it has an auto calendar. So if you have the correct date, the watch will automatically choose the correct weekday for you. Press mode to go to the month. It is March as I record this, so it is month 3. Again, forward or backward. Press mode to go to day. Today is the 30th of March. You can adjust by going forward or backward. And then we're back to seconds and we're done. Now on this screen, the next thing that I'm going, oh, and notice it says TU, that's Tuesday. So if it were Monday, it would show MO. If it were Wednesday, it would show WE, and so on. Now the big deal about this watch is the vibration alarm, and it shows VIB or vibe up here. The way to enable it is to press, from main timekeeping, you press and hold start for about 2 seconds, and watch right here. So I'm going to press and hold start right now. There it goes. Now vibration is enabled. Now when vibration is enabled, you don't hear beeps when going from mode to mode. The vibration will occur if you have the hourly signals set, which I'll talk about in a second, an alarm set, or a countdown timer finishes. Now I'm going to hold this up to the camera here. And to get out of it, go to main timekeeping again and press and hold start for 2 seconds, and you hear beep. And now, there we go. Now I'm going to hold this up to the camera, and I'm going to enable the vibration to see if you can actually hear it. Probably not, but well, we're going to try. So let's try it here. I'm going to hold it right up to the camera. Here we go. Okay. Now you should have heard a bzzz there. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Some notes on the vibration. Is it a loud vibration? No, you can't hear it, or barely hear it. Does it vibrate as much as a phone? No. Will this wake you from sleep? Probably not. It's I won't say it's a soft vibration, but it's close to soft. The only way to know it is if you tried it for itself. And bear in mind, this is just a watch. This is not a whole handset for a phone. Some people say that they can use this as an alarm. If you're a light sleeper, sure. Yeah, I guess it would work. It's cool. But see, I didn't buy this for the vibration alarm. I bought it for the best strap ever. And again, I'll get to that in a second. Let's go through the other stuff on this watch first. Okay, so countdown timer. This goes, does not have auto repeat, but you can set, now when you're here, it shows the current time at the top, and then what you have, your countdown timer set to, I have it currently set to 8 minutes. Press and hold adjust at the top left, and you start with setting the hour. And this is up to 24 hours. Now if I go down, if I press mode to go next to minutes, and I just have this set to 0. If it's all zeros and I start 23:59, sorry, I had to take care of something. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, 23:59, and it's counting down from 24. And the little circle animations there, kind of neat. And you stop by pressing bottom right, and then you reset, I think, with adjust. No, you reset with split. Okay, back to 0. So if I'm setting this thing, I can set hour. So if I want to set 1 hour, there we go, 1 hour. And you can go backward or forward with these two. Hour, minute, second. And yes, this means you can set a 1 second timer if you wanted to. Now I'm going to actually do the vibration thing again. Here's what the watch does when it beeps after a timer elapses. Okay, you know that. But what happens on a vibration? Well, let's try it out. There we go, vibration on. Go to the timer. I'm going to hold it up here again and see if you can hear this thing. So 5, 4, 3, here we go. I'm hoping that you heard that, because I don't know if the camera is going to pick that up. I held it right up to I'm recording it with my phone. Well, hopefully it worked. I don't know, but we'll find out. So anyway, let me go back to main timekeeping. Put the beep back on. There we go. back to the timer, and I'm gonna set it just to 15 minutes and 0 seconds. There we go. That's what a 15-minute timer would look like, and that's it. Now it is true when you start the timer, this changes to a 0, meaning 0 hour, 14 minute, 50 seconds left. That's what that means. So start, reset. Okay, next one is an alarm. Current time is up here, alarm time is down here. This is where this circle comes into play. It's adjusted with split, so pressing it means the alarm is enabled for midnight. Pressing it again means an hourly signal, meaning it'll beep twice at the top of every hour, or vibrate twice at the top of every hour. And you can have both of them enabled, where you can have alarm and hourly signal at the same time. Setting it is a 2-second press on the top left, and then we go ahead and set the hour for whatever we want. We'll do 2000 hours, otherwise known as 8 p.m. We'll do 20:05, and then press adjust, and that's it. So it automatically enables itself. This means the alarm is set for 20:05, aka 8 p.m. You people really need to learn your 24-hour time. It's more accurate, let me tell you. Well, excuse me, it's not more accurate, it's easier to set. Anyway, let me set it back to 0-100, which is midnight. And turn off the alarm. There we go. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do is dual time. Did I skip over the stopwatch? I did. Oh my god. Okay, I'll get back to that in a second. Press and hold. Now, oh, here is an interesting thing about the dual time feature on the W735. You can, by pressing split, go from 24 to 12-hour time independent of the main timekeeping screen. So notice that this says 24-hour. Now if I go to dual time and I set that one to 12-hour, but then go back to main timekeeping, this one sticks at 24. And I go back to dual time and that one sticks at 12-hour unless I set it. I can toggle back and forth at whim on dual time. That's kind of neat. I've only seen this on the W735, no other model. That's kind of cool. Setting it, press and hold adjust, and then you set your hour with the right side buttons, set your minute with the right side buttons, and that's it. All you can do is hour and minute here, not second. The second is always synchronized with the home time. For those wondering if this thing does time zones, no, it doesn't do time zones. This is doesn't have that feature, which is okay, which is fine. You can set this to whatever offset you want, hour or minute. So if you want to set this one to a different time zone, sure, it's easy, and you can toggle between 12 and 24-hour at whim. Again, that's neat. That's just different. Okay, let's go over to the, there we go, stopwatch. Start the stopwatch with start, stop the stopwatch with start, reset with split. If we want to do a split time, start, and while the stopwatch is running, split. That's where this final segment fills in, SPL for split. And then resume. Or if you want to do first and second runner, first runner finish, bam. Second runner finish, bam, bam. And reset. I've covered that a bunch of times before, so. Okay, we're done with all that. Now let's talk about this strap. Yes, Velcro. This is the strap that most, now this part on the HB model, this is resin. This part is all fabric. It is nylon with a nice hefty rubber end on it, a single strap keeper, which is all it needs. And this thing is amazing. I just measured this, I have a 6.5-inch wrist. This is G-Shock 6900 sized, and this fits perfectly on my wrist. It is the biggest watch I own. It doesn't look like it. This is a chunky watch. And look at this, 6.5-inch wrist. I'm gonna put it on the wrist. And I'm gonna show you why this is so awesome. Right, so flip this over. All right, so it goes on like this, where it goes through the strap keeper, and then I'm trying to do this on camera, so stick the Velcro, pull this over, there we go. No overhang, no strap tail, it stays there. This is perfect. Look at that, 6.5-inch wrist. Look how it hugs. It hugs the wrist just right. There are other guys that said, oh, just get a G-Shock Square, or that's the one for small wristed guys. No. This is W735HB. This thing is amazing. It stays put. Now, granted, it's not a G-Shock. 100 meter water resistant, not 200 meter. It doesn't have the shock protection, whatever. But notice, it does have a recessed crystal. So this thing can take a knock. And if you hit something with this top side, like a doorknob, or you're working on a fence or something, or working outside and you hit something with it, the crystal won't get hit because it's recessed and it's got this raise right here. And yeah, those are not fake screws. Those are real screws going right into the case there. This thing is amazing. In fact, it is so amazing, I got two. Okay, that's the problem with this watch, is that this is an ultra proprietary strap. There are no replacement straps. So the only way to get a backup strap is to have a second one, which is I just received this one. This is exactly what I did. So, and this, yeah, and same thing, same nightlight powered by human souls, you know, all that. Yeah, I like the watch that much, and out of all the W735s, this one absolutely, without question, looks the best. Black and gold. That's all we have here. There's that ridiculous purple one. I think there's a white one. Okay, the white one might look good, and but I can't get any of those other models because it's got the regular resin strap. But this one, this is the strap. Actually, let me break out that other one for a second here. Now, the deal with this strap is that this is the modification that most G-Shock guys do just to get the watch tolerable to wear on the wrist. Well, you don't have to do that with the W735HB. It's got that perfect strap. This is what G-Shock guys want, and it's already here on the W735. Can you imagine if Casio actually put this strap on a G-Shock? You know, not that ridiculous all metal stuff. They just want a better, easier strap that will hug the wrist. No, zero skin irritation. Absolutely zero. It's a perfect strap. That's why I got two of these. I was like, it was a no-brainer. I wasn't sure about it. I said, oh man, this watch is kind of big, and I've worn G-Shocks before, and I'm not so sure that. Then I got it, and I said, oh yeah, this is good. This is good. And so is this one. It's identical. The only problem you may have with this watch, finding one. There was one guy on eBay selling these in the United States. He had 3 of them. I got 2. And I don't regret it. I don't regret it one bit. This watch is amazing. It's got obviously legible, obviously has an unbelievably great backlight, night light to it. Weekday, month and day, time, single alarm, countdown timer. This is fine. Oh, and then on a final note, I'll say, if you don't like the vibration, the way it says huge light, huge vibration alarm, this is not printed. This is actually recessed into, let me see if I can actually show that. I'll see if I can show that. You can kind of see it there. See how it sinks into the resin a little bit? Actually, you can probably see it better on the, yeah, you can see that. See how it sinks in? Well, what does that mean? What this means is that if you really don't like seeing vibration alarm and light here, you could just use some model paint or even a pencil and just fill it in. And because it's a black case, you could fill it with black. So if this big vibration alarm thing, if it really bothers you, you can fill it in. But I don't think you will, because this looks a lot bigger in photos and on video than it does in real. In real life, this is way, the text is way smaller. I can assure you. So there you go, people. W735, the best big Casio for small wrists. Yes, absolutely. I wouldn't, if you can find one.